안녕하세요. Hello and hello.
Is that all?
The stage is yours.
Okay.
Since almost 4 years now I'm living in Korea. I've seen my fair share of sights here, traveled the country, tried many dishes. But nonetheless, there's still several things I want to see or do here. So I made a
Korea.
bucket list. Recently, I already checked the first 2 points from my list. Firstly, I rested my mind during a temple stay. I went to Golgulsa, not too well known among Koreans, but a really great experience. And secondly, I did Shiram, traditional Korean wrestling, here in Seoul. I already went to the training 2 times, and I'll try to keep going there regularly. There are several hikes on my bucket list. My plan is to walk the entire length of the Cheonggyecheon here in Seoul. A few years ago I did already do the whole length of the little stream Hongjaecheon, a trip from its source all the way to where it flows into the Han River. It was a pretty cool experience. And there's also a course that follows Seoul's old city walls. Not every part of the wall remains, but the route is basically a big circle that goes all the way around Seoul's old city core. That's also still on my list. I enjoy cooking at home, including Korean food, but so far I've never made the most typical kimchi with cabbage. It's a common activity among tourists, especially for travel groups on organized trips.
But you're not a tourist, right?
Right. Spending winter holidays is something I haven't done yet in Korea, at least not properly with skiing or snowboarding, even though Korea's a good place for doing so. In the past years I've either had so many business trips before winter, so that I was then just happy to be home doing nothing, or I was elsewhere, such as last year when I went to Kyushu in Japan. At the moment, it's still some time to go until winter. Right now it's autumn here. It's actually the best season to climb Soraksan in the eastern part of Korea. It has been on my bucket list even before coming to Korea for the very first time, but I've never made it there. Despite having been to Gangneung, to Donghae, to Yangyang, each time I went straight for the coast and skipped the mountain. Uleungdo, the small island in the East Sea, is on my list. That would be very interesting. And also Jeju, somewhere I want to go to visit Hallasan, the highest peak of South Korea. I had been to Jeju Island once, more than 7 years ago, and on the day scheduled for Hallasan it was raining cats and dogs. Then there are the Upo wetlands. Not sure if they are well known among Koreans. Years ago I saw them in a travel magazine and wanted to go there ever since. However, without a car, the wetlands are not so easy to reach. I'd really like to try Gujolpan. That's
A dish of the royal cuisine.
absolutely correct. Whether there are any specialized restaurants in Seoul or where best to eat it is something I don't know though. Then a dojang is something I want to get made. It's a kind of personal seal that many Koreans have and which they use on documents instead of a signature. So one day I'd want to find a place to make me a Dogil robot dojang for myself. Auf den Bidibidibib, genau.
5,2. Niki hat die Prozentzahl richtig raten.
Auf die Bidibidibib, genau.
Wieso haben wir hier so eine Stange auf uns liegen? Leckeres Pülliken.
Yeah, here in Seoul. I would also like to see the Independence Gate. It's a relic from old times. Well, maybe not that old times actually.
Built in 1898.
Not too far from this apartment here, there's an inclined elevator that looks kinda funny. I often pass it while taking the bus and always think to myself, boy, I should ride it one day. Haven't done it yet though. Before coming to Korea, I started practicing MMA and was really looking forward to continue doing it in Korea, especially with the Korean zombie gym being close to my first apartment here. But then COVID happened and I never got a chance to actually go there. But I will go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, and as a final point we've got Oge, the Korean black chicken. It's a type of black chicken breed that can only be found in Korea this way. One day I would like to meet them, to greet them in person.
Good morning.
Yeah, so if there's any topic of special interest, then please write it in the comments.
That's it.